Alright, we are live. Hey YouTube. Boy, don't know why, but it seems like the Xfinity Wi-Fi that I've been using is not super great lately. It makes me wonder if one of them's been gotten rid of. Basically, what I'm referring to is if you're a member of Xfinity Internet, then you get access to Xfinity Wi-Fi, which is an automatic Wi-Fi hotspot that's been turned on if you have their specific router. And if you have an account with them, you can log in and use it. There's some other like trial stuff you can get with it. And that's what I use when I'm outside because I can't get access to the Wi-Fi inside my house, which has lots of rebar because of block. Anyways, really quickly, just another little YouTube rant here. I watched an EEV blog video recently. I think he's used a little bit of language here and there once or twice. I don't watch him a lot. He's basically an Australian Big Clive or Fran Lab. Ooh, it feels like a survey, but he looks at like tears them apart. Don't turn it on. Tear it apart. That's one of the things he says. But he was talking about a community guidelines strike that he received on one of his videos, which disabled him from live streaming, which for him is sad because he won't be able to live stream his moving his laboratory. But it was caused because he uploaded a video to his second channel about how to download YouTube videos in a cool, interesting way, and which kind of sort of um, is against YouTube's terms and policies. He does use it for like legitimate stuff, not just piracy stuff. He is using it to have a not what is it? Oh yeah, he's using it for like fair use type of reusable content, and and I can see that it is against their terms of service. But here's the dumb thing. I want to say it was about 2 years ago, or 2016 around when this happened, is YouTube added a feature where you can pick a license for your video. You can pick between two. They have, yeah, it's starting to sprinkle a little bit. I'm going to come just under the eave here. So by our door, it's going to be fuzzy dark, but they have two licenses since then. They have your standard YouTube license, which shortens down to as long as you were the actual creator of the content that you have uploaded, or you have the rights to use the, one second. There is, do you guys see there's a car and there's a bright light? Is that the, I can't tell if that's the street. I don't want to show the license plate, so I'm going to walk across really quickly. Anyways. Oh, yeah. I see it now. Yeah, that's the street lamp just being reflected. It's just so close up there to that you can't even tell. Like, it doesn't shift its position. So anyways, so as long as you're the creator of the content that you just uploaded to YouTube, then, well, that license says you own it. You own the copyright. Nobody else can do anything with it. And that also includes if you own, like, the rights to the pieces used in it, like different songs and stuff like that. It's yours. Then they have a Creative Commons attribution license. At least I think it's attribution license. It might be like unported 3.0 or something. Which that boils down to, if you have, that boils down to, of course, as long as you actually own this content, then you can let other people use it as long as they let people know who made it. As long as they say, hey, I used a small clip from this other video. And that clip is now made by this person. I used it because he said I could, kind of a thing, Just attribute them. I've done it with Kevin McLeod songs and whatnot. So default, you own it, it's yours, the standard YouTube license. But you can pick that other option. And I really noticed, I remembered this, I forget exactly how, but when I did the video for Captain Sparkle subreddit, where I'm kind of complaining about him, like, doing stuff off camera on some of his Minecraft stuff. Well, with that, I needed a clip of a kid like crying and whatnot. And so I went looking and I wrote, oh, there's Creative Commons search. I can check that. Yeah, that's right. YouTube has Creative Commons license now. And so I found a clip that was under the Creative Commons license that I could use for the video. Great. But the dumb part is YouTube doesn't provide a way to download it. And I'm pretty sure that most people uploading a video under Creative Commons license aren't necessarily going to provide a way for people to download it. It's going to be it would be a little bit more cumbersome. It would take more work to upload it to some file sharing service. In addition, most of the file sharing services that I know, except for maybe some of those ones that are in other countries and could be legitimate, but they're used more for piracy and stuff, like where you would go to download the latest copy of Star Wars movie or something. I don't know. Aside from those ones that I don't know about those ones being unlimited as far as how much you can hold. A lot of them are, and so it wouldn't be very helpful to have. And there are some people that do that, and it's nice. You definitely know you got from an official source and the best quality. The file in question for like a green screen effect or something is what I was thinking of. Because you download from YouTube, it's still going to look good, but has it been compressed? I don't know. I haven't tested that. There is some compression going on. So it just bothers me that they don't have a way to download the stuff that has been marked as available for reuse, commercial or non-commercial, as long as you attribute the other person. Yeah, and another little side thing of this too is all of the old YouTube videos that even fall under that license. They haven't been marked as such, and I get the simplest way is just to implement it and let people choose going forwards. But there are also a lot of like green screen effects and whatnot that aren't under that category, you know. And I think more people need to look at that and mark their videos as such if they're doing that. But all the old green screen videos, they're also kind of obvious that you could reuse them because they have been marked, well, in like the title and the description as like free green screen effect or green screen, whatever the effect is. And then in the description, it says like the terms and conditions for the person who created it and uploaded it for use, which most of them are for use, commercial or non-commercial, whatever you want to do with it. There's one, I think Best of Green Screen is just like a personal type use. Like you can use it in your YouTube videos, but you can't make money off of it. So I don't use any of his green screen effects at all. So that's a side thing of this, which they've done the simplest and easiest way. The only way I can think of, like, maybe if they've added a system that says, looks for stuff like free and green screen, and it reads the text of the uploaded video, like the title and the description, and then makes a judgment based off of that. Oh, this video can be used for Creative Commons stuff. Okay, I'll mark it as such. That system would be cool. I know YouTube's capable of adding a system like that in. It wouldn't be too hard to add it into their existing content ID match system and whatnot. But I think the way they've done it is the safest. Because on one hand, you've got your content ID system that sometimes messes up and doesn't do great things. And there's issues with it, yes, but it's erring on the side of caution. I think it's definitely better to have some videos flagged. And again, why don't we have that system, YouTube? But I think in the long run, it kind of is better for your company image and whatnot to have some videos flagged that aren't supposed to be flagged, that are totally fair use and whatnot. But because also you're flagging legitimate actual uploads of things that are under copyright that shouldn't be uploaded to YouTube. I like that. Which, there's I learned recently there's another website called, I don't want to say the name. The last part of the site is Hub, and it's a dirty website. If you guys know what I'm talking about based off of that, yeah. But one thing that they do is they have you have to manually flag content as you own it. So I didn't see this on there, but I heard from watching another YouTube video that the Star Wars film was on there for quite a while, one of the newer ones, like for several months before it was taken down, because you have to manually flag it. I've also heard they're looking into branching off and having a non inappropriate videos side of their website for people to upload stuff, much like YouTube, but I can tell you I wouldn't join that. It's being too associated with the original one. I don't want that association or tie-in. Even though most people know it's in the non-inappropriate section, it's still I'm not going to. But yeah, seriously, YouTube, if you let us have Creative Commons license, then you should provide a way for those videos to be downloaded. Like if someone picks Creative Commons license, then just add a simple download button in the description below. If you don't like other people using other services, then do that, okay? Provide us a way to get that content that has been marked as reusable under Creative Commons content. Because most people aren't going to host it somewhere else that eats up precious space. I can tell you, I definitely would not have the space on my Google Drive to store files like that for download. Yuck. So provide us a way, or just be faced with the fact that we're going to use other services to download videos like we always have. And there are plenty of services that can do it, and they haven't been stopped by Google. I don't know if I want to say the one that I use currently, because I don't know if it's going to go badly or not, and if it's going to get taken down. And I mean, if they did find a way to block all those services, then you'd have a lot of angry people because, hey, this video is perfectly fine for use in Creative Commons content, but there's no way to get it because all the download services are broken, and the guy who uploaded it hasn't been on YouTube in 5 years, so there's no getting a hold of him. Yeah, it's just really bothersome. So, YouTube, please add a download option. No, not the download to watch offline, encrypted, full of DRM if you pay for YouTube Red stuff, or YouTube Premium as it's called now. Just, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in whatever is next on this channel. Oh, and if you liked this, leave a like down below if you want to see YouTube do this. Get subscribed if you want to see more. If you're new here, check out my other stuff. Talking is one of the things that I do, this talking, walking format. Let's talk. But I've got some other nice edited stuff that you should check out too. Short film, Airborne Death. See you guys in whatever's next.